Okay, let's just start with reading class. Remember I told you that in this hour, we're gonna have reading, no language, because we need to continue working on this class. Now, copy your notebook. Generalizing is the same topic of yesterday. Who can tell me what is generalizing? What is to make a generalization? Something that you remember.
It's a rule that applies to many things. Variation is a good statement or rule that applies to many examples.
That's right. It's a broad statement. Remember, generalizing is to make a generalization. It's broad statement. Now we can have two types of hello, Santiago. We can have two types of generalizations.
Hello, Miss. And what's the animal here?
Lola.
Yeah, Lola.
I remember the name Lola.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, now remember that yesterday we said that we have valid generalization and faulty generalization. When is a valid generalization, class? What is a valid generalization? Remember that? That's right. Yesterday we copied this, so today we're not going to copy this. It's just don't forget that valid generalization is supported by facts. It's something that it can be true, and also you know that it might be true. We have some keywords that yesterday we talked about the keywords. And faulty generalization also it has some signal words, so keywords that we use to identify when it's false. It's not supported by facts. It's not true, right? Now, well, this is the same. We have an example here of a generalization. Most people in the United States greet each other with a handshake. This is a generalization because we have a keyword. Remember, the word must is a keyword, and this word must, is it valid or faulty? Class, do you remember if it is valid or faulty, this word?
Valid, it's valid.
Valid, most people in the United States. How can we prove if it is valid? Remember that when something is valid, you can observe and you can check. Oh, I see that all these people, they're shaking hands. So in this way, we know that it's true, the knowledge. Valid generalization means something that it's true. It's when you are doing an exam and you say if it's true or false. So it's the same. Valid, remember, it's something that it's true, it's supported by facts. It's agree with a topic that you might already know, and you can have several examples. For example, some students at Nashville School carry book bags to school. We said that this is a valid generalization because you can have a proof. You can see that your classmates, they have a book bags. I carry book bags to school, so they carry some book bags. Or we can say if it is false, we're going to say it's faulty. Faulty means false. It's not supported by facts. You can have some keywords like no, no, always, never, everyone, and nobody, like this. All the kids steal. That is not true. The word all, it's a false. It's false, and it's not true. All the kids steal. It's not true. So it's faulty. We say that. Now, if you remember yesterday, we worked on an online worksheet. So I'm going to share here. We're going to complete it because yesterday we didn't check the answers. So let's check the answers today. And then we're not going to complete it. Yesterday we completed. It has some keywords that show a valid generalization. Remember that we use must, many, some, sometimes, usually, nobody. And some keywords for faulty, we have always, all, everybody, nobody, no one, and never. Now, write yes if it's generalization or no. Yesterday we said that this sentence it's no. No. Why no? Because it doesn't have a keyword. A straw hat is made in the Bahamas. It doesn't have a keyword, so it's not a generalization. This one, it was yes, because we have the keyword nobody. Nobody can make a straw hats like Miss Joss. Now, what about this number 3 class? Tell me if yes or not. My uncle makes straw hats.
Yes. Yes.
No.
No.
What is the keyword? We don't have any keyword. Its straw hats are the most beautiful ones in the Bahamas.
No. Yes. Yes. Miss, yes. Miss, can I go to the bathroom?
No, Gabriela. Yes or no? Are the most beautiful?
Yes.
Yes. What is the keyword? What is the keyword?
Yes.
The keyword?
Yes. No. No.
One.
No.
One.
No.
Once. Once.
Once, this one is a keyword. Look at the here. I have
No,
the keywords
no.
here.
False.
No.
Are the most beautiful? Okay, yes, because most is one of the examples of them. But here, I think that are the most beautiful ones in the Bahamas. We're using must as a comparative, not like that. But we're going to check the answer. He always spend the weekends working on the straw hats.
Yes. No.
Yes, what is the keyword?
Mm,
What is the keyword, class? We say always. Here it is, always.
always.
Always say yes. We're going to check this answer. Now, this one, valid or faulty in the keyword. All the girls like the color pink. It's valid or faulty? It's true or false?
False. False.
Faulty. It's false. So the
Ah.
keyword, what is the keyword?
Oh.
Old.
Oh.
Now, some
Oh.
boys like the color blue. True or false?
True.
True.
False.
True.
Valid.
Valid. That's right. So what is the keyword?
Value. Yes.
Nobody likes to eat broccoli for dinner. Is it true or false?
False.
Faulty.
True. Oh, false.
And it's a keyword.
Nobody.
The body. The body.
The body.
Sometimes we get in trouble if we misbehave
True.
too fast.
True.
It's
True.
valid. And what is the
Valid.
keyword?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And what about Mr. Johnson never give us homework on weekends?
True.
Is it valid? And what is the keyword?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Where is
Everybody.
Everybody.
Mr. Johnson never give us.
never.
Never. Okay, let's check now the answer. We're going to check according to your answers.
Oh.
The answer. Whoa, it
Wow.
wasn't valid. It wasn't faulty. Why? Because we have the keyword nobody, and here it's never. Now let's
False.
check nobody and
Very
never
false.
according to the answers were correct. We
9
have
out of 10.
nobody, it's faulty, it's correct, and never it's faulty. And we say that it was valid. Never it's faulty. So that's why we have a mistake. This is correct. It's faulty. It's correct. Okay, perfect. Excellent. You did a great job. Now let's continue here with the presentation. We're going to read on the book page 280. Open your book on to page 280, class.
We're going to copy.
Yes, we're going to copy. After this slide, we're going to copy.
Okay.
I have a question.
Leah, tell me, what is your question?
Can you send the link at the final?
The link of this, the previous one that I showed, a display.
Yes.
Yes, I can send one more time because if you want to practice by yourself, I can send it one more time. Yes, that was the same link of yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to send at the end later. Now,
Okay.
Salmon for all. Who is in that page? 280 class.
No.
Joshua, Donnie, Camila, are you on page 280? Santiago Hernandez? Yes, page 280.
I find. Are in the page.
You're in the page.
Yes.
So as you can, in that page, we have the meaning also of generalization, a broad statement that applies to many examples. We have the keywords, and we have all it's the same information, valid and false. Now we have it's a short story that says Salmon for all, where you're going to identify some generalizations. They might be valid, they might be true, or they might be false or faulty. Yes. So now let's read. Khaled, help me to read this. Salmon for all.
Salmon for all by Bruce Macmillan. Alex cleaned salmon alongside his father and said, "Please go." What from after he used the same knife his grandmother, uncle used the skin birds he caught fillets from one of the fish for dinner.
For dinner?
With the others, he cut off the head, pulled out the bones, and left the skin entirely on there from the smokehouse. but as the flimsy hand had outside, you need them. Visitors fly into the cell and now magpies sneak in for a bite when nobody watching there, not the only hungry birds. Alex leaves someone scrap to walk away with the tail and the bee eaten by scavengers. The goggles thrown down for a fish fight. As a way, they eat their favorite part of the salmon fish, the eyes, and thus no other animal tries to take home more of Alex's scrapple a fox, like slinks by to pick up a nail and she takes it back to her box in the then nails Alex camping.
Okay, stop there. Thank you, Colette. And continue with the reading, Marcelo. Finish to read.
Okay. Farther up that day, a dog salmon cooked a cooked egg, bear crabs, a king salmon to feed her 2 cups later when Alex goes by the bears are gone, but he knows they were here. He follows claw tracks in the sand and discovers the remains of their meal. There an abundance of salmon for all their salmon for the eagle to catch. There more salmon for Alex to catch. I give the people in town who are too old to fish.
Thank you so much. What is this story about, class? What do you understand in this story?
To Alex
About
catch a
salmon.
salmon.
Alex catch.
About
Okay, some
salmon.
salmons. Mm-hmm.
One man like to how can I say pescar in English?
He was fishing. He was fishing some salmons. What else? He mentioned something else, other animals. Here, let me see where it was. Clean the hand.
Only about the salmon.
Is the salmons, it's saying. Now, in this story, do you find some of the keywords for valid and faulty generalizations? Can you mention some of the valid or faulty generalizations that might be included here? Did you find one generalization or not?
No.
No? Are you sure? Read one more time. Take a look at the story.
Same. After use the same knife.
Mm-hmm. Here uses the same. And what is the key word for you?
Same. The
Same.
Same.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're mentioning inviting visitors, flying to steal a meal. Okay. Markets, snakes in a bar. Okay, here, do we have a warn or not?
Miss, I have one keyword.
What is the keyword that you have?
All. For
All?
all. For all.
For all? Mm-hmm. All. Can you read all the complete sentence where it's all?
For all true salmons for that glass to catch.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now what else? Do we have another one? mentioned here says that the gulls stop down for a fish fest. As always, they eat their favorite part. What is the favorite part of the salmon first? They eat the eyes. It mentioned here that it was the eye. It's the eyes. It's the first thing. It mentioned a fox also here. It's not just mentioned about salmons. It mentioned different animals. They are looking to pick a meal, it says. Because they can eat. If fox can eat also salmons. Okay.
Salmon.
Yes.
Salmon, fish, and calamar. It can be eaten.
Here is for all that it was saying. This is the all that you were saying, Rebecca. There is an abundance of salmons for all, but it's just mentioning here. There is not a. It's at the word. It's saying that there was salmons for all the people. It's something that it might be true, but it's not. We cannot consider by all as a key word for a valid generalization because it's just mentioned it was salmons for all the class, for example. So it's general. Okay, now let's check here. I found some of these generalizations of this story. So you're going to help me now. I'm going to give you that generalization, where you are going to give me the key word in that sentence, and also you're gonna give me if it is valid or faulty. So let's copy this in your notebook class. We're going to copy this chart. You're going to copy the generalization, if it is valid or faulty, and then the keyword. Work by yourself. Later, we're going to check the answers together. But right now, by yourself.
Please.
Tell me, Valerie.
I don't remember what class is.
We're in reading class.
Reading,
Reading, yes.
not language.
No, remember I tell you since yesterday that today we're not going to have language. Today we're going to have reading in this hour and then science. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to take the attendance. Ana, Andrea, and Camila.
Present.
Present.
What is the topic? That's the topic.
Generalizing is the topic. I'm going to send through the chat. It's the same of yesterday. So general.
It's because I wasn't in the.
Yes,
the other
I
class.
remember. Okay, Gabriela, Isabel, and Kiara.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Lucia, me, and Rebecca.
Present. Present. Present.
Rosa, Valerie, and Cian.
Present. Present.
Perfect. Alberto, Danny, and Fernando.
Present. Present.
Danny, Hiron.
It's not here.
Not here, Danny. Okay. Hermes, Joshua, and Caleb.
Present.
Okay. Marcelo, Santiago Hernandez, and Santiago Chavez.
Present.
Present.
I finished.
Okay, thank you. Perfect. Just Danny, it's not connected up. Boys. Okay, just Danny. Did you finish classic copying to complete it? If it is valid,
And
and what is the keyword? No,
Miss,
tell me, Caleb.
Danny has excuse. Danny no have excusa, no tiene excusa. Danny,
You know what is the excuse? You're telling me that he has an excuse, or you want to know?
yes.
Want to know?
No. ¿Por qué Dani no se ha conectado en las clases? ¿Será que tiene excusa? Eso.
Maybe. You can use that chart that you copied yesterday to identify if it is valid or faulty. Remember that you copied one chart. with silent words for valid generalizations and some silent words for faulty generalizations.
I finished number 1.
You have the answer, Lucia, number 1?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me, what is the keyword that you find here?
The keyword is many.
Many, that's right. So that is the keyword for many animals. It's salmon. And what is, it's many valid or faulty?
Is value.
It's valid. Class, what do you think? It's about generalization, this?
Yes, our value.
Valid. So put a check if it is valid. So we can say yes, many animals, it's salmons. How can we know this? We can go back to salmons for all and we see, remember that we mentioned that the fox, we mentioned the gulls, they eat salmon. So when say many animals.
Number 2.
Number 2, read the sentence and tell me the answer, Rebecca.
There's never salmon.
Mhm.
I think are valid fault.
Faulty, and what is the keyword?
Never.
Never. It's never a keyword for faulty, class. Never.
Is correct.
It's
That's
correct.
faulty.
There's never it's salmon. It's false. That's right. How can we prove? If you go back to the story again, we're going to identify that it mentioned that they're eating. You can prove that. You can see you can look also, you can search information about the animals that eat salmon. You're going to see that this animal is on the list. So it's faulty. And we have the keyword never. What about number 3? Who has the answer? Thank you, Lucia. Thank you, Rebecca. What about number 3? Someone different. Rosa, okay, Rosa, read the sentence and tell me your answer.
There is no salmon for everyone.
Hmm?
The keyword is everyone.
Everyone, that's right, the keyword.
And the valid is valid.
It's valid, everyone. Is it correct, class? Valid for everyone?
No.
It's faulty.
It's faulty, everyone. It's faulty according to the chart that you copied yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Faulty.
Yes.
Yes. You have the chart, you have the information in your notebook. Just check if it's faulty, everyone, that word.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
It's faulty.
Pues Warframe sí mira súper bien el momento porque mete el suyo ya.
Okay. Yes, it's faulty, everyone. I remember that I told you that it's one, and let me just check, double check here. So just to be sure that you have something correct. Everyone, yes. Now, what about the next one? Who has the answer of next?
Y Minecraft pues solo conocí.
Next one.
Yeah.
Someone different. Yes, everyone is faulty. Who hasn't participated? Valerie, yes, Valerie, give me the answer number 4.
I think that a keyword is catch.
Catch, not everyone can catch salmons. That is the action. No, it's not the word. Not everyone. Yes, everyone. Not everyone can catch salmons. And everyone, is it faulty or valid?
Salmon.
Valid?
No.
Faulty.
It's faulty.
Everyone, where is
Faulty.
everyone? Faulty or valid, class?
Faulty.
It's faulty.
Faulty, according to the chart that you
Faulty.
copied, so it's going to be faulty. It's false. Not everyone can catch salmons. It's not true. Some people can catch salmon, so it's not true this. So that's why it's false. It's faulty. Yes. So one way to identify if it is valid or faulty is like you were working right now, identifying the keyword, and then it's going to be easier for you to check if it is valid or false.
Tiene foto.
With Is someone of the class? No.
Miss, I finished.
Me. Please.
Keyword.
The first one is
I
of
finished me.
Okay, the finished class? Yes, you finished the copy?
Finish me.
All of you finished? All of you show me your notebooks. Okay, let's watch a video now. We have time. We have 2 minutes. We can watch a video.
No, me. 1 minute, no.
We have 2 minutes. The video is 2 minutes, so we can watch a
No,
video.
entonces no van a esto.
Put down your notebooks. Thank you. Put down your notebooks. We're gonna watch a video now. A review video. So just let me open it here. So in the video, there is a question. So you might be paying attention because then you are going to help me to answer that question that it's included on the video class. Yes? Okay, so let me show you here and share the screen.
Me only I decorate my notebook.
Okay.
So making generalizations, Katie had an apple for breakfast. Katie had a banana too. Katie had an orange also, and Katie had a slice of toast. So we're going to make a generalization about Katie based on these 4 statements. What can we say about Katie's breakfast? Let's take a moment to think of this. We stated that she has an apple, banana,